Hi, it's Grant Abbott. I'm just going to have a look over the SMSF loan agreement, which is perfect for a self-managed super fund lending to third parties or even related parties. So let's just go down and you'll find this document. I can either do a search by going SMSF loan, and that will then pop up there. Alternatively, it's probably misplaced, but it's sitting here in our business and commercial agreements. So it's $99, as you can see there. That'll take this page. Because I'm an unlimited user, I don't have to make that payment. But if you make the payment, then you'll be off and running. You'll get to start the document. Always important, of course, to put it into a folder. So I'm just using a conference folder, which is from our recent 2-day conference. So I'm putting it in there, and that now means that when I go back into my folders, I know where it's going to be. So up pops our system here, and you'll see on the left-hand side the interview outline. I will send you through this, this is the all the answers summary, what you need to do, what's to be completed. But it's just as easy as well to have a look at this particular video. One hint, always save answers along the way. So you've got to give the name of the document. So this might be the Smith loan. So I'm lending to Mr. Smith. If you want, you can use the logo tag. So if I don't do anything like that, then there is no logo. If I put the one that's designated here on the site, designated here, this gives my legal firm Abbott-Family, and that will come up on the document. Otherwise, if you're one of our team, you can send off your high-res definition logo, and then you'll be given this logo form so that you can white label that for yourself, and there's no cost on that one, so which is pretty beneficial. So we go to the lender, and of course it's a family super fund. So we'll go the Jones Family Super Fund. So just simply put that in there. We'll go a company trustee. So we've got, Jones nominees. So you can see even if I can type that slowly, you guys are probably going to be like $5 million, 5 million times better than me. Then we put the address, which obviously it's a company, would be the registered office address, 5 Jones Street, Sydney, New South Wales, 2000. Now this one I'll just have a sole director. So I've got Steve Jones. So then I go on to the next. I can either go next through the left-hand side, so I'm going to the borrower, or I can go through just simply going next. So now here we can lend to an individual, a company, or a trust. If it's a related party, so if it's a related individual, we can see here you can't lend to a related party or a relative, a member or relative, but you can lend to a company or a trust that's related to you, but it can be no more than 5% of the market value of the assets of that SMSF. Now, if it's unrelated, then all I do is I just work out the trust. So remember, this is the Smith loan, so Smith Family Trust. And I'll just put the individuals here to make it easy. So I've got John Smith. So you can see all the fields. The fields are pretty easy. And then I've got 5 Smith Street, Sydney, New South Wales, 2000. So there's not that much there. Now, if I wanted to, I can add another. So I'll just put another one in there. So I've got Steve Smith. So that's his brother, in 5 Smith Street, Sydney, New South Wales, 2000. Okay, and I can keep on adding another if I want to. Now I get down to the guts end, which is the agreement details. So the date of the agreement, if you don't know, then wait for the client to come in and then put the date in. So remember, we're saving answers. At any point in time, I could leave this, I can go through. So if I wanted to find this, it's actually going to be in my in progress documents. Or alternatively, I can just simply finish. Now there's a lot of unanswered stuff there, but that doesn't matter. So I'm going to show you where to find it. So that'll come up as a document. And again, you can basically see that it's not going to be completed. So what I can do, there is, so what I've done is I've cleared out of that before I'd finished. Remember, I still had all the variables. So I just need to go back here. Now, I could go to my in progress docs, but you're not going to find that there. So if I go through here, there's no in progress because I'd actually finished. And it doesn't matter. I mean, the good idea, even if you're halfway through, I like to go finish because then I can find it in my vault. Remember, I had a conference. I open up the conference and it should be the last document that I've done. See the Smith loan agreement? All I do is press on the plus. I can either download, delete, or I relaunch. So what I'm doing is relaunching, and you can see it's got all the same data that I had before. Same logo, so on and so forth. I go down to the agreement detail. The date of the agreement, let's put it in that the client's coming in on the 15th of April, which is next Wednesday. Is the loan fixed or variable? Let's go variable. Date of commencement of the loan, 15th. Where's the loan agreement? Let's choose Victoria. The principal loan amount, let's go $120,000. The loan term, so we'll go 15 years. And what's the commencement interest rate? So this is variable. So let's just use the common, the Reserve Bank home loan rate, whatever that is. So I'll just have a look at here, Reserve Bank Australia interest rates. So I don't want to know that. So, okay, so the cash rate, lender's interest rates for the RBA. And then I can then pick, you can see business rates, housing rates, whatever you want to choose, lender's rate table. So if we have a look at housing, owner occupier, let's choose business, small business, 5.22, or on new loans, 4.22. So it's not a bad idea to choose that. So I'll just go there. I'm going to choose 4.22. Right, now choose interest payable monthly in arrears, interest payable quarterly in arrears, interest payable annually in arrears. So let's just go quarterly in arrears. Then we've got to work out the months. So I've got 120. You do your calcs, do it on your little calculator. You guys are going to be a lot better than me. So we'll actually put in 1,000. Oh, sorry, let's put in 3,400 per quarter. Again, don't listen to that. That's just me making those up. Remember, I'm a lawyer. Now, do we want to put in a mortgage agreement, which is probably pretty important? So let's say we've got a mortgage. Again, it's going to come on the 15th. We'll make it over real estate. We've got the folio number, if known. If you don't, just leave it blank, but L510-9099. And then we're going to put 5 Smith Street, Sydney, Wales 2000. Now, if you do that, you can then go and register the mortgage. There's plenty of conveyancers that will register that mortgage for you if you need be. If not, you can contact us at Abbott-Family and we can help you. So I'll then go through that process and then I can go through a document preview, save the answers. Alternatively, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish and that will pop the document for us. So it doesn't take too long. And then remember, I can always go in. If I've got different things to change, the client's not coming in for extra day, I want to go and change, then effectively what I will do is I'll just be able to go back. Remember, I relaunch, go back into the vault, look for the folder, look for the particular document off and running. So here I've got the loan agreement between the lender, which is the super fund, and the borrower, which is a independent or unrelated family trust. It's a true, very strong loan agreement there, all signed off by Abbott-Family, so there's not a drama. You've got the lender, you've then got the borrower. Lender will lend money to the borrower under Schedule 1. We've got the loan of monies, term of the loan agreement's 15 years, variable interest rate, you've got 4.2%, repayment of loan monies can be capitalised. There's a mortgage agreement, termination agreement. So It's a stock standard agreement there, but we do put into place a few areas such as superannuation, etc., the superannuation laws. So we're very mindful of that because it does come from an SMSF. And then we go down and we sign it. Because the borrower is individuals as trustees, we put in their witnesses. You don't necessarily need to, but sometimes it's better to be safer than sorry, as we could all attest to. And then we've got the lender, has got the company signing under 127, Steve Jones, a single director. So here we are, 120,000, 15 years interest, quarterly payments, and there's the charged property. And then we go into the mortgage deed. And so the mortgage deed just pops up with all the relevant data. Obviously now the mortgagee is going to be the superannuation fund, and the mortgagor is John Smith and Steve Smith of the family fund. So have a look at all that. That's all there, and you're off and running. And that's a simple SMSF loan agreement, special purpose, focused in on superannuation. But I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, just contact us on support. It's Grant Abbott speaking.